He gone. And they get him in the pickle. Boy, run him, get him going. There you go. Now put it on him. All right, Torrey. Now, what's he gonna say?
He ran into a guy
grabbed
without the ball.
He grabbed him. What? What in the world are you doing, darling?
Torrey knows he probably got away with one here. Gary Darling has to say that Adam Dunn impeded his path to the bag. It's the only thing he can say.
Slicing line drive. That'll get down. Haniger to second. Sliding stop by Marisnik. They're going to wave on Haniger. Here's a throw to the plate. He is safe. Wow, what a slide. Good work. Mitch Haniger, 4-0 Mariners.
Also paying attention to what was going on. Trip Gibson, the home plate umpire, did not make a call, and Mitch had his head up, looked right at him, and that's when he dove back into the plate to try to get his hand there. Maldonado must have missed him the first time through.
2-1 to Cabrera. And he lays down a bunt. Stays fair. I guess Justin's been watching the World Cup.
Can't be too serious. Beautiful bump by Asdrubal Cabrera. Ah. Hey, he didn't even touch that ball. Now he touched it.
3-2. And this one popped up center field.
Can't see it.
But I don't think he has any idea where it is. And I gotta be honest with you, I didn't either.
And neither did the camera guys.
I mean, I was fooled too. I'm watching Eli White.
Where is it? Where is he? You're looking for any kind of movement. And then all of a sudden, the camera guys really deked us, though. I was looking at Solak had it the whole way. He's got it, guys. Relax.
And the 0-1 pitch on the way. It's a ground ball comebacker, and they got Rivera between the plate and third base. Graveman chasing him, tags him out. A chance for two. Graveman dives, and he gets the second runner as well. He gets Pennington, who is trying to go from first to third. An amazing play by Kendall Graveman. The A's get 2 outs on the play. And that is a 1 unassisted.
The 6 innings. And Carlos Gomez is hit by that pitch. How about that?
That was outstanding.
Here's another look. Well, he keeps it lively.
What the heck was he doing? I think he was.
Top of the 4th inning here at Target Field this afternoon. Tigers have a 4-0 lead in this one. Now what's going on in the dugout? Some hijinks. Don Kelly's foot is on fire.
Where's Bert Blyleven at?
Oh my goodness, he still doesn't know.
That's terrible.
Hey, by the way, Don, your foot's on fire. Oh my goodness. Now that's beautiful. Yeah, you're right. That's something Bert Blyleven certainly would have and has done many times in his career. I don't know, was it Verlander?
He got that look.
Moncada high in the air, left field. Granderson at the warning track and the wall. And he made the catch. Unreal. Granderson with a juggling act in left field to put it away. Is there any chance this hit the wall first?
It could very well be.
Watch.
I don't know. I think what's going to happen is they're going to take a look at it because Ricky and his staff have decided that it could very well have possibly been.
And they're saying no catch if it hit the wall. You can't give a guy a base
Watch the umpire.
Renteria is going to argue, I'm sure, that it is not a catch because it appeared to hit the fence. Now, there's no reason for Castillo to do anything other than tag and go home. I don't care what the play is on the field. Here's another look at it. Does the ball hit the fence? It did behind his glove.
Clearly it does.
You watch the glove. Right there, the ball obviously hits the wall before the glove.
Let's see.
He's safe. That's it. A run and everybody moves up a base. And Jason?
We're told it's the only 3-3-5 triple play in history? Really? Fair or foul? Fair ball, and Howie Kendrick over the shoulder catch. Say hey on that one.
No kidding. That's a great play. That had disaster written all over it. Bermuda Triangle down the right field corner. Howie's looking at Zim. No way Zim's getting this. And then a little ricochet off my glove, off my chest, back into my glove. And look where Bryce is starting, all the way over in right center field. He's coming as fast as he can. But that's just a spot that's hard to get to in this park.
And right after we mentioned the triple play, we have the only 9.
Nice play at third by Castellanos to Rob Chirinos.
Castellanos showing a little athleticism here, a little
bubble pop
bubble for you.
That's awesome.
Good read on this ball, this hooking line drive that catches in the heel, but Castellanos able to stay with it.
And he drills one out into center. Almora back at the wall. He got it! What a grab! He might have just saved a home run.
Well, he's made a bunch of them, but that might be the play of the year so far. And he's going to turn around and look at the big board and watch his magic act. Andrew Jones. Remind you of Andrew a little bit?
Yep.
Middle game of this 3-game set. Yankees up 5-0. Chop and grab by Teixeira. And he will beat Melky to the bag for the first out.
Well, a good pitch by Tanaka getting the ground ball, and a nice play by the Gold Glover Mark Teixeira over at first base. Showing some hops right there, full extension, and able to get to the bag. Well, it just feels like every time one of these veteran players, Teixeira is dealing with the knee, Beltran with the hamstring, just kind of hold your breath. Another look on Yes Mo, brought to you by your Mercedes-Benz Tri-State dealers.
Driven to left, sliding attempt, and Rosario got it with the bare hand. Out of the glove and then picked out of midair with his right hand. And the 6-hit no-hitter, or 6-inning no-hitter, is still intact.
What a great jump. Ball caromed out of his glove, and he used his right hand.
And truth be told, the only well-hit ball tonight against Gibson. And Rosario's able to make the catch, and Gibson's night is probably done with 6 no-hit innings.
Got a great jump. Watch this ball pop up. There it is.
Shallow center field. And Happ caught it. Happ had to make a sliding catch. 2 down.
Yeah, that was peculiar looking play. Hobby initially calling for it, then Happ runs him off at the last, and Hobby just kind of tiptoes out of the way, and Happ comes in to make the sliding catch.
Out to left center field, Marisnik flying for it, diving, and oh, Jake Marisnik laid out for a tremendous catch.
You're looking at one of the game's elite center fielders laying out in left field. Jose Altuve apparently digs himself some D. This ball, about 2/3 of the way out there, looked like there was no chance Jake was going to get to it, but that's what he does. See how he gets the eyes, the head set low, and just doesn't have to make it.
Has 1 home run. It's a fly ball to right field toward the line. Diving play by Monte Harrison. Monte Harrison saves extra bases. Makes the catch to end the inning. How about that? Harrison in right field after running for Duvall saves the day. That would have been at least a double, probably a triple, maybe even more if Harrison's on the ground and that ball gets by him. So Monte with a great defensive play, sending this one to the 10th. Tied at 2, the Marlins and the Phillies in Philadelphia.
And out and right here in the top of the 6th. It's a high fly ball, left side, going back Camargo, coming in Riley, foul ground, and they almost collide, and Johan made the catch. My goodness. Camargo went high, Riley went low, somehow they missed each other, and amongst all that, Camargo had the baseball in his glove.
Thank goodness they missed each other.
And that was an adventure down the left field line. Fortunately, an out. No one hurt.
Great catch.
He went sliding into the warning track dirt down the left field line, right where those stands jet out. My goodness, how did they miss each other? Their gloves were about 2 inches apart as they went right over the top of each other. Camargo going up the line, Riley coming in down the line.
His 5th this year against the O's. He is 2-1 against Baltimore this season. And a swing and a foul tip. Sabathia in April got a win in a 5-2 game, 2 runs, 8 hits over 8. He in May gave up 4 runs, 11 hits, and 6 in the 3rd, and he was non-decisioned in that one.
That ball, I think, went up in his jersey.
Yeah, I think it did. Don't see that very often.
Well, usually he's kind of unbuttoning his uniform, swinging at a ball, but right here it just kind of gets right under the O. Perfect.
Let's see you do that.
If he gets out of the inning, Braves still got 12 outs to go after that bullpen.
Whoa! Did you see that? Dallas Keuchel tripped over his shoelace. Pretty sure that'll be a fine in Kangaroo Court.
Yes.
Dust yourself off, kid. Whoa!
Look at that, though. He stayed with it and made the catch.
And he rips one down the right field line. That's going to get to the fence. Gamble running with 2 outs as that one gets stuck in the fence. And that's a bad break for the Brewers.
Yeah, that one went right through the gate.
The first base umpire is jogging out to take a look. Pilar raised his hand right away.
Yeah, that's a tough break. That would have scored a run. Without a doubt would have scored a run. Gamble runs well.
And a double.
Yeah, too bad.
That is a tough break. Ground rule double for Yelich. Gamble will have to return to third base. I mean, of all places.
The right-hander just up from Columbus today delivers. And Gardner sends one high and sends one deep to right center field. On the run near the wall, crashing in, making the catch, falling to the track and hanging on is Luplow. The Indians right fielder almost went through the wall in right center. What a play by Luplow. And the Indians, Adam Pletko raises his glove hand in salute to Jordan Luplow, who's back up on his feet after being stunned when he went
Off the end of the bat, a busted bat, and Dozier throws to Mauer, 2 down. Gomez busted his bat. Most of it ended up with some grass after he threw it away going down the line. Whoop. Oh my.
That can hurt right on your tailbone.
And the 0-2 pitch hit up the middle off Wainwright just like he wanted. Kick save and a beauty, and directed that right to Goldschmidt. Adam loves Team USA in soccer, and they're going to sign him up. Jim Cavanaugh, Carolyn Kendall Betts. Take a look at that. Good footwork.
Popped up. Shallow right field. Long run here for Infante and Fielder, and Prince can't get there. He was the closest. Did Prince just grab a nacho? I didn't see it. I think he took somebody's nacho. He's chewing on something. That's beautiful. You know, a little mid-game snack. That is perfect. Let's see.
He sure did took one of that man's nachos.
He didn't dip it in the cheese, though.
It might have already had some cheese on it. That's perfect.
That dude is so unsuspecting.
It was once I saw Prince in Bill.
Home with the 1-2. A curve is nubbed off the end of the bat. Muncy feeding Kershaw, slides to the bag. He got him. And you hold your breath as you watch him stand to his feet. Make sure that Reynolds is okay. And about 50,000 at Dodger Stadium will breathe a sigh of relief as they see Kershaw jog off.
It's almost like the perfect storm. A cue shot with a center fielder running. Clayton falling a little bit off towards the third base side. Had to make a full pirouette on the mound to start his break to first. Max Muncy just in that medium depth where some first baseman will sprint over, but Max just gives the flip, and Clayton was like a half a step.
And Contreras hits it on the ground to Arenado, who applies the tag, or the hug, if you will.
You know, if I was Buddy Black, I'd be wondering, that play is live. There's no reason for you to hug me.
It's not the last out of the inning.
I don't know who hugged who initiated the hug, but I was surprised there was no attempt at turning a double play.
It's bias.
What? I mean, that's the Chicago Bears tackle.
So Arenado applies the tag and then tried to brace himself and gets wrapped up in the hug.
Nubbed down the third base line. Pena hoping it goes back fair, and it does. Swisher's going to be out.
Oh, that is so beautiful.
Oh, that is terrible for Nick Swisher.
Oh my goodness, that is beautiful, Brian Pena.
Swisher's going to hear about this. Spectacular play by Pena.
Pena ran down the third baseline and he took a look back to see what Swisher was doing. He noticed Swisher wasn't running, so he waited until the ball was in fair territory and he got the out.
Great play by Brian Pena. And there's nothing to beef about on this one. Swisher's out. Clearly on the line.
Was the last man to reach with a walk. The last Braves hit was Ender's third inning single.
That ball came off the screen and hit Ozzie in the head. The screen came back and plunk.
Back to the middle. Mondesi is there, and it skips by Duda. Mondesi had time, and now Happ is going to dig for two. Thank you very much. Home field advantage. Duda knew that ball was going to come back to him. Ian Happ did not.
Had him all the time. Mondesi knew what he was doing. You kidding me?
Interesting. Time call. It bounced, and I think right into the hand of Baez, who he's got to catch it, right?
He can't help himself. He cannot help himself.
That's a live ball.
Yeah. Here, let me get this for you.
Well, our rules expert, Chris Welsh, right next to us, so I'm sure he's breaking it down on Reds TV. But yeah.
Yeah, he'll have. He's got a new blog post. He's ready. See,
that's it. Rule of the week. What happens when the batter grabs a live ball? Molina slides toward the outside edge. And that pitch bounces. Well, that was fancy. Can you do that?
What happened?
You didn't see it?
No, I had my head down.
Watch. A little flip and then.
Oh, it caught it on the top of his hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I used to have that in my repertoire. A lot of downtime when you're a pitcher. You play around like that.
Popped him up. Right up the elevator chute. Pujols coming in. Simmons will call him off, make the catch, and they collide.
And a tackle at the goal line. And they could smile about it, fortunately enough. It was right out, as soon as it was a hit up in the air, Martin Maldonado was looking like, I'm not going to be able to get there, so I need some help. And then Albert calls it, and of course, Anderson Simmons, the usual, comes in and makes the play.
One out.
Good open field tackle, though, by Albert. Nice job of directing traffic by Andrew Heaney once again.
Hey, guys, there it is.
Wait a minute. I throw from that mound. I can make that play.
Well, they need a right-handed bat because that guy is reduced to paper cup goggles. hopefully sometime in the next week, Cespedes will be out on a rehab assignment and moving toward coming back. Mickey Callaway said he had his best day yet running yesterday, so that's good.
Fireworks to follow too for the very first time this year. Oh,
just reached
get
for
him
it.
at third.
Lindor's got him caught. He'll run Gaddis back to the bag. He'll put the tag on him. Kipnis will. 2 down.
That's the play. Made a big, huge base running mistake because that swing, he was just trying to put it in play instead of swing through it. And that's exactly what he did, but he hit it to the shortstop, and then Gaddis tried to go to third base, and Lindor says, we will have none of that. Take him out of scoring position, so that base running mistake, he'll have 2 outs now and a man at first.
Boy, when Gaddis goes to the dirt and rolls back towards second base, get out of the way,
The
Kip.
steamroller. Looked like his beard was trying to rake the infield.
And Buster's got it. He's going to go to third, and they got him, and that's the ball game.
Wow.
It popped up. Posey grabbed it.
Let's just take a look at how it ended. Ball comes down in front of home plate. Posey goes up. Nice exchange. And a strike to Longoria. And Story gets tagged out on the head. Easy call for CB Bucknor, or yeah, CB.
And that's going to be the ball game. And the Giants go 4-3.
With a couple of doubles last night. Hit hard to center field. Martin going back, still going back to the wall. Tie game.
Ball stuck.
It's stuck in the wall. And they'll place Dozier at second base.
He came inches away from hitting his first home run this year at Target Field.
Talk about an oddity. It wedged into the panels of the pad in center field.
You don't see that too often.
And the pitch is driven high in the air center field. That'll send Martin back, still going. Warning track, wall, and that ball is going to be in play at the top of the padding. And they're going to grant a double to Dozier. Ball got stuck at the very top of the padding in center field. Haven't seen that ever happen here before. Got wedged in, Danny, somehow in the padding in straightaway center field. I mean, talk about missing home runs. Oftentimes we say by feet.
Votto already 2/3 of the way in, and they try the old butcher boy, and Votto hits the deck immediately. I mean, straight on his back when that pitcher took that cut.
Well, then maybe you don't need to charge that hard. I mean, you're not in a good fielding position if you're looking at the clouds.
Boy, it's got to be scary, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you're that close, man.
That's the whole idea of a butcher boy play. I mean, if you want to charge that hard, there is a remedy for it. And the Dodgers have figured it out. Stripling looks like he can put the bat on.
And that's been the issue with Hansel going back to last year. This one toward the middle. Rosario can't make the sliding stop. Parra takes the hard turn, going to try for 2. Lagares is throwing a hop and beats him, but he's safe. And the Mets are going to ask for a challenge here. The ball got there in plenty of time as Lagares hustled in to field it and got it to Rosario. But second base umpire Bruce Dreckman called him safe. Tried the old okey doke.
Oh, he's out.
Got him on the chest, it looked like. And the Mets are going to challenge and probably win this one.
This is the third base running blunder in this series by Colorado. And all 3 of them trying to take an extra base.
Fans are seeing the replay on the scoreboard, and it's fairly obvious that Parra is out. Rosario got the tag on the chest before the hand hit the base.
I don't know what Parra was thinking.
And they quickly overturn the call and call him out. That's one of the shortest reviews we've had this year.
Pulled down the line. That looked like it's a fair ball, and it is. Ricochets back towards shallow left. Maldonado heading toward third. He's going to be waved around. Rua picks it up, fires it to the plate. A good throw. Maldonado is out at the plate. Looked like Maldonado maybe got over the tag and applied his right hand on the plate. Socia will take a look at it.
Yeah, it was kind of an awkward slide for Martin Maldonado. It looked like he was able to pull that the left hand up and then be able to apply the right hand on the base.
the plate itself. And indeed, Young picks up his first hit. See that slide?
Yep.
I'll tell you what, he might have got that corner of the plate before the tag was applied. The old swim move.
Tough to tell there with Angel blocking it, but the Angels are going to challenge this.
There's no tag there. And is the hand on there before it was even the tag applied?
I don't think he ever tagged him. I've still yet to see the tag.
I think it's the right decision to challenge. He's able to move that left arm with a swim type move and then reach back and touch that corner of the plate. Really didn't seem like the tag was ever applied. Here's another angle, better angle, possibly. He's in there, brother. He's in there. That's a perfect view.
Yep. And still hasn't tagged him, by the way.
I'll tell you what, that was impressive for Martin to be able to do that.
Yep. So it should be 5-1. Take a long look at it. Well, it goes a double regardless for Chris Young, his first hit wearing the Angels uniform. And only because that ball ricocheted off that wall out to shallow left that Dino Ebel decided to send Martin Maldonado home. And it's a good throw by Ryan Rua.
Yeah, we talked about the arm strength of the outfielders for the Rangers. That was a real good throw. Safe, as we thought.
Overturned.
Good job by Andrew Bailey. Recognizing that right away. It's amazing how he was able to stop and move that left hand out of the way to be able to apply that hand on the right, on the very back part of the plate before being tagged. What a slide. Martin can do it all, an RBI single and a swim move for a run scored.
Hard ground ball for a single. Devers to second. And DeShields left it behind. DeShields throws to second and got him. Nunez is cut down, but he's pointing at the Red Sox dugout. He wants a challenge here. Devers safely into third base. So let's see if the Red Sox elect to review this.
Let's take a look at the play at second base. Nunez swimming. Does he get that left hand in before the tag? Then his foot went over the bag, so he maintained contact with the bag.
I thought he got to the bag before the tag.
It seemed that way with the hand swimming around.
And they are going to review.
I mean, the ball beats him, no question, but where's the tag?
Well, he never left contact with the base, as you pointed out,
No,
Jerry.
no.
It was several parts of his body.
I mean, if anything, his left hand hooked around, got the bag before the tag was put on his lower body. But then he slid off the bag and kept contact with his foot. Now watch his left hand slide around the tag. Does he tag him on the right hand? No. He tags him around the belt area. So I mean, to me, that looks like he's safe. And now the glove's off, so he doesn't have to worry about being tagged up.
Well, given that, I thought he was safe.
Yeah, I did too. So did Nunez.
You're correct that the throw got there first. But
yeah, the throw beat him. And, you know, I'll tell you what, before replay in the old days, that'd have been an automatic out.
No
automatic out.
No question.
The ball beat you, you were out.
So the Red Sox challenging the play. It's under review. If they overturn the call, it would be second and third and nobody out, and he is safe.
All right. All right.
They got that right. That was a whale of a slide. I mean, that was some slide.
That's again, you know, I've been talking about these head first slides, and I used to hate them, but I'm telling you, I love these. I love these things now because you can pick up bags where you couldn't do that in the past. That was an automatic out.
So a great chance for Blake Swihart to come through. He's 0 for 1 with a fly to right. Second and third, nobody out. Another look.
Watch the left hand. Swing around. No tag yet. Tag on the.
Little tapper. Fair ball. And we'll head off to the 8th. 1-1 from Miami.
Did you see Rizzo? He fired it at Contreras. Take a look back at how that last half inning ended. We were talking earlier about Wilson Contreras. He lets it go. He lets it go. Steams one down there. Anthony about 102, and Anthony's like, okay. a little bit for you as well.
Here's Greg Bird looking for his first hit and looking for his first extra base hit of the spring. Tried to check his swing, but he goes around and it's a strike. The throw to first is in time to pick off the pinch runner, and that is Shane Robinson. So Astrodillo makes his presence known by picking off the pinch runner at first base.
Wow. First of all, the phone booth hack from Bird.
Wow.
Robinson just, wow, caught flat-footed.
Caught napping. That's embarrassing. Here's another look. He's looking at the pitcher, and the throw's coming from the catcher.
And a swing and a line drive left center. That's going to be off the wall. Puig on his way to second. Going to be a play, and he is out. Baez tagged him. Popped it right in the chest as Puig tried to avoid it. What a throw from Schwarber. Shocked he knows the camera's on him right there. Look at Puig and his tongue.
And watch A.J. Burnett at this angle. He is off the bag here. The jerko there, second baseman has the ball. And a quick move in just as Burnett saw him coming in. Barely stepping on the bag. Again, the second base umpire, Dana DeMuth, watching it, points and says, nope, he's safe.
Wow.
Yeah, and Jordy Mercer said, that was pretty close. Oh.
I couldn't imagine how mad AJ would be.
Oh.
Off the glove of Turner, and then he's able to grab it out of the air. So Aoki close to 6 hits in a row, and Trey says no, not this time. So the old tip drill works on a Saturday.
Yeah, what a play. Aoki tries to massage this one to left center, and Trey Turner leaping.
Freeman joking around with his former Braves teammate Jason Hayes.
That's
Santana
2 in a row.
Got hit.
So this was between the innings. Watch Lindor throws a ball to Urshela, and he's reacting like Santana did, or at least their recollection of how Santana reacted.
They're having a laugh at Carlos's, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Checked his swing, and that one back out to the hill. Abad will throw on, and Ramirez will finally touch the bag to get him. That's an out, and that's the end of the inning. Goins went down while checking his swing, but he made contact on it.
Another crazy play.
We've seen a lot of.
And he lays off. Perez takes off and is safe at third. Broxton draws the walk, and somehow Perez, like the Matrix over there, avoids the tag and is safe at third base.
Yeah, what do you think was going on that play? That dangerous play. How about that? Two of the same kind of
night for Cashman. Here's another one in the air, popped up, foul ground, third base side, but that one just into the front row of seats.
He wanted to knock that hat off. Make no mistake about it. He was trying to knock off Nick Martinez's hat, but nice of him not to be over aggressive and then hit him in the face with his glove. I wouldn't feel.
The sprinklers are on in the outfield.
As if it couldn't get any worse for Oakland's defenders.
They're trying to cool them
trying
off.
to hose them down.
We saw this in Goodyear on our very first game in spring training. Beautiful. Must be scheduled for a 4 or 7. They weren't used to the noon.
Bob doesn't see the humor.
No, I don't blame him.
Pitch on its way. Right back up the middle.
Oh,
deflected. With a kick save and a beauty. Yeah. Double play to end the inning.
Wow. Watch the deflection off the shoe.
of Bauer right to Kipnis. It couldn't have been placed any better. It's almost like he hit it right to him. But there goes a hit. My goodness.
Little tapper to the right side. In comes Bohr, and he did not make the tag. And Borges, eluding the tag, has himself a base hit. Bases are going to be loaded.
You know, I think, Dwayne, that Justin Bohr was of the opinion that when I went for the tag and didn't get him, he must be out of the baseline because he just quit on it. And he was looking in right there.
And they have him picked off. Bogart's trying to get down to second, but he's going to be tagged out. Oh, he got in there. He's ruled safe. They are going to challenge this. Well, he made a heck of a play to get in there.
That is one advantage of using the head for a slide. You can have those hands swimming all over the place. And look how he reaches across with the right hand to get the bag.
4 hits, all doubles, all extra base hits. Look
out.
out.
Almost got Sarva.
It got Santana. It got Carlos.
No.
It sure did.
No.
It sure did. He couldn't get out of the way. They're all sitting at the end of the bench. It did. It got him.
Man.
Don't know if it got him in the back of the neck or if it was the head, but it got him.
And that's got everybody down in that dugout.
Sure it does.
Kind of scrambling around right now. Terry Francona went down briefly to check on him, and then he turned and walked away immediately.
You talk about paying attention. We talk about it all the time, and even those guys that are sitting in that dugout, how many times do we see it go in there throughout the course of a night? But he couldn't get out of the way. Everybody was sitting in the same spot, and everybody tried to move. He was the odd man out.
Story on deck. This is swinging bunt, and Diaz throws it low, safe at first. Off the bag was Will Myers, and that will give Story an opportunity.
Oh, look at the baseball, Drew. Off the end of the bat.
Cut, right?
Yeah, cut it wide open. That's why the ball ended up cutting on Myers at first base.
Became a wiffle ball.
Yeah.
Faces Brett Cecil for the first time. He's going to bunt. He's going to get a base hit. Pitcher never even moved toward first base.
Playing right out of his belt. I think his pants are tight enough. He's good. New belt. My belt usually does that when I eat. So apparently, Jock Jones, the assistant hitting coach, gave up his belt to Bryce Harper. Now we have to be careful about Jock Jones's pants. You know,
Scott Eaton. And now he's hit by the pitch. There's that. Gets away. Piscotty to second, and he's hit again. Little chopper slowly hit right side. Wong may beat it out. He does. Ball gets away. Here comes Piscotty. He is saved as the ball hit him in the head, maybe the face.
And Steven appears to be all right as he scores the first.
These guys have heart too. Watch this. Josh Reddick, cool dude. Gives the kid the ball right on. Hey, my night is made. So here comes a bad cop.
Smile.
Yeah, look at the smile, right? Now he's going to ruin the night. Are you kidding me? Just playing with the kid. And then the kid offers him a fist pound. How great was that? That was so sweet.
That is a shot. And they have the other runner hung up. What a smart play by Baez. Inning is over. Baez let the ball bounce and turned it into a double play. That was brilliant. He's doing everything right as he has walked to the center of the stage here in October.
So that's going to load. Oh, look out. He uncorked it. Here comes Upton to score. He's in safely.
That is the very reason why a lot of managers do not want them to institute that new rule where they just allow the guy to go down to first base an intentional walk. They want the pitcher to execute.
So maybe some bees or something.
Yeah, a swarm of bees all of a sudden.
Encarnacion wasn't real pleased with seeing all those bees either. Got out of there quickly. Wow.
All right, which one of you guys has the Snickers bar in his back pocket?
We could always blame it on Gary DiSarcina. He was close by.
Yeah. He's always snacking on stuff too,
yes.
so maybe
it is.
Jeez. Did you see that?
And Tomas was thinking about going to first. He hit him square in the chest with that.
I saw the catcher throw the ball, and then I saw him looking the other way, like right now. Oh, jeez.
Hit him almost toward the throat.
What are
hit
the
him
odds?
right in the throat.
What are the odds of that throw to him hitting where it hit? Oh my God!
He was frustrated.
I'll tell you what,
pitch.
it's better than hitting the nose or the eye.
Well, that's initially what I thought. That's why I froze. Initially, thought that's where it got him.
Very lucky. Now that you think about it.
There's not a big enough hole that Cameron Rupp can crawl into right now. I've done that. We've all done it. It is. You just feel terrible for Sean.
Yeah, he was frustrated by the pitch with himself, and he just hadn't gotten back center when Rupp thought he did.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think you can. You may feel bad, but it really wasn't anything he did wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, he's thrown a million balls back to the mound just like that.
I think more than anything, he's just trying to catch his breath right now.
Yeah. My rookie year, rookie ball, Idaho Falls. I go down to block a ball, and I forgot to tuck my chin, and it came up underneath and got me right on the throat.
Smashed into right field by Santana. Kipnis scores. Lindor quickly stops. And what a somersault move there at second base by Napoli.
He might have hurt himself.
He's safe, but that's what I'm wondering. Is he okay?
That's because Kepler threw the ball to second base. He wasn't quite there yet. He had to jump it to get to the base.
Had he been tagged out there, that would have been one of the most bizarre.
Off the end of the bat with a change.
And he gets it. What a nice backhand. Tossed by Abreu. Good play, Jose.
Reminiscent of the Burley Canerco opening day toss between the legs. This one not quite as dramatic, but a lot of spin on the ball. Hits the heel of the glove, bounds away, and Chris Sale where he should be, which is close enough to the bag to barehand it, step on the bag in the same motion, and they get him out.
And good. Phil Cressy stayed right with that play too. A lot of times an umpire give up.
That's what you do when you're not in the lineup. Should have given those to Addison Russell. He was dealing with the contact issue.
Through the wrong end.
Comes set. And the payoff pitch. We'll try it again. That ball getting a bite taken right out of it by the cupped end of Murphy's bat. Saw it hit right on the seam and just ripped that ball open. Just don't get the good leather anymore. Let's look at that.
Coincidence? What do you think, Fred?
Stronger at the DH spot.
What in the world is
What
that?
is he doing?
He was going to take a pitch, but he forgot there was 2 strikes.
Wow. I have no explanation for that.
Folks, we can't explain that, so let's just go on to the second hitter. Wow. Brett Butler sitting there is probably, he's been in the baseball game for a long time. All right. Can you explain that one to me?
Meanwhile, if the Mets win this game, the unsung hero, that's very nice, Nelson. Rally Cups.
Why not?
If the Mets come back and win this game, unsung hero is going to be Sean Gilmart.
Yes.
Who just gave them 2 hitless innings in relief to calm everything down when every other pitcher was failing.
And he went up, way upstairs. Pence a long run, Belt a long run. Pence falls over and caught it.
Oh my.
And hopefully he's okay. Seems to be. That just can't be possible. He fell over, he was flat on his back and caught it.
Oh yeah.
crowd's roaring because somebody from the upper deck let go of a paper airplane, and it almost made it to the field. Then it took a left and went over the Dodger dugout. 1-0 on Adames. It's a strike, 1-1. And we have a replay. We got a replay of everything.
I guess this is quicker than driving.
Yeah, air traffic control at LAX diverted that flight.
And the 1-2 pitch inside to Molina.
You see that, Danny?
I did.
Got it back in the Marine Corps, you know. Give me 10.
The 2-2. Well, he should do a push-up every time. It's a base hit into left center for Yadier Molina and a 2-hit night.
That's well struck, and that will fall. A base hit to center, and it gets by Adam Eaton. Goes all the way to the wall. Gomez turns second. On his way to third, and he is in there. Triple for Hector Gomez.
Ooh,
and then the throw goes, the throw went off the back of his head.
Wow. One hop hit him right in the back of the head as he was right there at third base. And that hit him square, too. Look at this at bat. How about that changeup? And Gomez doesn't try and pull it. He just drills it past Adam Eaton, and with his speed, able to get in easily into third base. But then watch this. Baseball's going to hit him right in the back of the head. Ouch.
Man, unfortunately.
Another ball in the dirt. This time Pilar's headed for third. He'll get there safely. And John Gibbons is standing on the warning track saying, wait a minute, I want to look at that one.
He went around him. The foot is in the way. There's the catch on the other side. He still hasn't gotten to the base. Now he's on the base, and there's the tag. He should be safe.
Yeah, he indeed ran into the foot of Bregman. You see how he reaches for the base. The foot's in the way, but he gets his hand on the base before Bregman tags him.
Somehow he got his hand in because the ball beat.
Well, you know why? He did the swim move at first base. He didn't reach with his right hand like a base stealer will do. He started to reach with it. He pulled it back and reached with his left hand to the back edge of the bag. Of course, the Braves are going to be on the phone. They say, go ahead. Hunter Wendelstedt on the call. Now watch on the Subaru Super Mode. Got caught leaning. Starts to go back. Freddie thinks, I've got him. No, you don't. I'll reach there with my left hand.
Base was packed. As well, he just tried to throw the ball back to his pitcher, and he hit Anthony in the head. Almost had, what was it, Russell Martin?
I was going to say, the Toronto Texans
Shin Chu, right? Watch this.
Doink. Where'd that ball end up? I didn't see where it came to. AB could have played
right now, just like he did last year at that time.
Elvis, a 360, throws the profile, he got it. Wow, what a play on both ends.
Caught the ball on a hop and still kept his foot on the bag. I think the Yankees are going to take a look at this play. I don't know if he kept his foot on the bag. But there's another one where he caught the ball on a short hop. Think of all, I mean, maybe Mark Teixeira, when he was in his prime with the Rangers and was a Gold Glove caliber first baseman, you know, maybe you might think of him making that kind of a play, but he's made 2 or 3 of these. He's hardly ever played there.
And they're going to
third base side of the rubber is Finnegan, and he falls trying to turn and make the throw to second. Because you know, you've been there. When you get a rainy day, sometimes that rubber is wet when you go to make that move.
Well, you know, it looks like his foot just went out from underneath him.
And Jim Joyce, right on the call, called him safe, and he was right about it. No need for a review. There's no balk, of course, when you don't throw the second. That's the one base you can fake a throw to.
Something happened there. The ball came down on the field.
Now he throws one in and get another ball. There's something's going on that was really strange. Now they're throwing the ball out over third.
I think we got to what happened here. After the pop-up, Chris Sale's got a ball in his hand.
High fly ball, deep right field. Drury has room at the wall, and it's gone. And so's the glove, George Springer.
And just out of the reach of Brandon Drury out there in right field.
Lost the ball and the glove.
Well, as Jim Schlossberg would say, I like to fail fast and fail forward, and you kind of like look at an 18-year-old player like that, and at some point he's going to hit a wall, and you see how he works through it.
That's the key when you're a freshman. You're going to go through ups and downs, and it's how you kind of handle those failures.
It seems like he could do something with that. A little poster with those three outfielders.
There's the bunt. Lester, bare hands, and got him. Oh, man. Just your typical 1-3.
Well, we talked earlier about Barnes and his ability to bunt. There's a number of the guys on this team that'll put the bunt down, and it's not a secret that John doesn't like to throw to the bases, so he just bounces it over there. What a play by Rizzo. That's great concentration, having to drift the other way.
A lot of fastballs he has seen from his former teammate Jimenez.
Scope was on the third base side of second and airmails first base. Tulowitzki made a turn towards second and jumps over Wieters. What a play! You talk about improvisation. Wieters was going to beat him to the bag, but instead of stepping on the bag and tagging him, Wieters went to tag Tulowitzki, and he jumped right over the top of him.
So many things happened on this play. First of all, the shift, and it looked like it's going to be a base hit up the middle, but there's Scope, he overthrows it, but Matt Wieters is hustling down that line to back up the play. He does it, recognizes he's going to be there, but look at Tulo. How about that for thinking on your feet?
Unbelievable. You just can't teach these moves. No. He made a turn towards second, so he's in play. But look at the reaction. He jumps right over Wieters. And Matt can't make a play.
Tries to tag him with his bare hand.
A right-hander. And the pitch, a foul tip. And that got a piece of Bard, I think, didn't it?
No.
Where'd it wind up?
It's stuck in his mask.
Oh, wow. Thank goodness for the mask. I guess it did get it. It didn't get him. It got the mask. And he kicks the ball toward the Seattle dugout. He's wearing that hockey-style mask, Vinny. It hit the mitt. And then it got stuck between the top two bars of the mask. That's why you wear a mask. Man.
The 3-2. And a fly ball lifted into center. Hamilton does have a good arm. Carpenter will tag up. Here comes a throw to the plate. Couple of hops, and Carpenter popped over the catcher, and he's in there. A remarkable slide. We're tied up at 1. Acrobatic.
Is it a slide or a handstand? Hamilton has that good throwing arm. It's a strong throw right up here. If the catcher can hold on to a Pena, he's safe, and he just goes over the top. You see Pena move into the line. You don't avoid those collisions now, so you end up going right over the top of it. Clearly stands at home plate, touches home plate, and the catcher doesn't have the ball.
Brandon Phillips, along with the infielders of the...
There goes Pedroia. Ortiz takes the throw to second base. Safe. And taken off for third is Pedroia. He'll get there. Nobody covered the bag. The shift was on. Heads up base running for Dustin Pedroia.
Now that's the catcher's fault right there. Once he makes that throw and they're in that shift, he's got to get himself down to third base to cover the bag. He or the pitcher. Everybody got caught watching the play at second base. Not a great jump by Pedroia, but beats the throw. Looks up, third base wide open. Nobody there.
That foul ball too bad.
Trying to bunt his way aboard is the speedy Peter Borges, and now the throw from the home plate umpire gets a little piece of Peacock.
A little piece, I think it squared him up in the left pec. Paul Schreiber. Didn't know he had a hose on him like that. Foul ball on the bunt. Watch the umpire. Peacock got looking around, takes one off the chest.
Didn't look like Peacock was in the mood to say, oh, everything's all right, don't worry about it.
4 strikeouts. He'll face the top of the order. Here's a Danny Echeverria. Pops up the bunt. Montero. Miggy time. Josh Colmenter has it 1 away. The assist from Miggy.
How about that?
So scored 2-1.
Catcher's mitt is not made for catching pop-ups. Miggy on the dead run out into the middle of the infield, pops it up in the air. Colmenter pops it up a little higher in the air and then ultimately makes the catch as he jumps over Miggy. You'll see that one again.
And the first pitch to Michael is chopped high in the air over the mound. It comes down to Chisholm. Bare hand grab on the second bounce, throws to first to get the out.
He had to stay back, and about halfway to getting to that ball, he realized he was going to have to barehand.
The pitch. Broken bat right in front of the plate. Manny Piña's got it. Off balance throw. And as he tumbled to the turf, he throws a soft strike to first to retire Soler.
Probably had a little more time than he realized with Soler running, but still, look at this, able to make a good throw right to Matt Olson.
He snapped at a ball that was outside. Now Harrison going out. Harrison leaping over Andrew Vaughn. Harrison made the catch, and he may have hurt himself.
He hurt his, it looked like he hurt his left shoulder. Hopefully he's going to be okay. It was a magnificent play by Josh because Andrew Vaughn got a late start. He comes out, he can see Andrew Vaughn coming. He leaps over him.
Steve, he took one jump and then jumped again.
Yeah, I mean,
to get over him
because he knew the contact was going to be there. He can sense him now coming. He leaps over him and makes a fine play. And boy, am I glad he's okay.
I don't know how.
8 off the right-hander, Bo Salsa.
And his first pitch line to left, and Austin Hayes up against the wall. What in the world just happened? It looked like it was off the wall.
Tag them all.
Trey's going to tag the base runner Farmer. He's out. Farmer can't believe it. Everything is a mess. This is a double play. The O's are heading off the field. It looked like it was off the wall.
It was off the wall. He caught that ball on a ricochet off the wall, which you never see happen like that. How that happened, I don't even know. Because Austin Hayes is running to his back to the infield. Ricochet right there and right into Austin's glove on a ricochet.
David Bell's coming out for an explanation, but Senzel overran Farmer.
Yeah, it's all messed up because Farmer thought, of course, the ball was caught in the air, so he's trying to get back to first base. This has got to be like 1 in a million. I mean, how does that ball, running wide open, ricochets back into Hayes' glove?
He is getting a full day off.
Watch out. Gorkys Hernandez. And the world's highest paid bat boy is retrieving the bat.
That's Clayton's way of saying I know it was an accident.
Well, it's a car. In the car as a little kid. Hopped up, found ground. Oh no.
Goodness.
Oh my goodness. That is unbelievable.
Well, you
can't say it enough on how hard it is to catch these pop-ups, but you've seen it a lot the last 2 nights, 2 days. Like, people are looking at each other, they're fielders. So watch Kasama. Now he's, of course, thinking there's no way I'm supposed to be part of this play.
Baez hits it on the ground to third. Gonzalez. This is so good. Oh my goodness! Wow! You got to be kidding me! You've got to be kidding me! They stole a run. You have got to be kidding me, Javi Baez. Keep going! Go! Go! You're invincible. El Mago indeed. That is unbelievable. That is incredible.
The Cubs have scored an unbelievable run on a play by Baez. The first baseman, Craig, just started chasing Baez back toward the plate. Meanwhile,
the 0-1 pitch. Edman chops it left side. His speed, he is out. And how things have changed from a year ago. So many times last year in this spot, teams wouldn't even think about pitching to Paul Goldschmidt, but you've got behind him Tyler O'Neill, and now the medical team wants to take a look at Sosa.
I think it's just that he ripped his pants. Honestly, he's not hurt. He's not hurt. He just doesn't have proper, just been a, I'm going to call it a wardrobe malfunction.
Thank goodness.
As long as you're okay. Ouch. Well, we've seen a little more of Edmundo Sosa tonight than we thought we would.
High fly ball right field and hit pretty deep. Thompson going back to the wall and gone.
Look out, Nicholas.
An opposite field 3-run shot, and the Tigers have the lead.
Whoa, what a big hit for Nick.
And Trace Thompson wants to come back with his glove and his appendage. Trace goes up, but can't get down all that easily. He went way up there.
Soundabout lost his job in the spring, and he might have just broke his belt. Well, you know, the Boston newspapers are going to play that up. His weight has been a topic of discussion constantly. Takes a big cut, and that belt just explodes.
Stands it on deck. And Yelich slaps one down to third. Flores checks the runner. Gordon takes off for third, and Rivera can't get the handle on it, and Gordon takes third base. So the second out. Gordon timing that perfectly, but T.J. Rivera got the ball stuck in his glove and wouldn't come out. Didn't have time to pull a Mulholland and throw it across the diamond.
Podcast, and our conversation was this rebuild.
As Moncada makes the play, and there's out number 2.
Couldn't get the ball out of the glove. Might have been a double play, but the ball is still jammed in the glove.
He literally couldn't get it out of the glove.
Same thing happened a couple innings ago to Andujar at third. He had a line drive almost go through his glove.
By the way, have you noticed Moncada's defense has gotten better in the last few weeks?
Yeah, I would say that.
It really has.
You were saying about Coop, Chuck?
Yeah, so I think we all sometimes need a reminder that this is a rebuild.
Change up popped up. Knapp off with the mask. Behind home plate. And the inning is over. So Jeremy Hellickson, for the second consecutive inning, is able to work out of a jam. That wasn't the only real good play on this catch and pitch. Knapp is off with the mask. Watch Angel Hernandez. I got your back, Andrew. Rodriguez drives a pitch to center field. Sends Springer back. Julio off the wall. He's thinking 3. Rodriguez is going for third. He'll dive in. No! He's out at third.
I just hope he didn't hurt his shoulder or something there, because you can catch a collarbone or a shoulder. It looks like he's just upset. Okay, I'd rather him be upset than injured.
They just watered the infield, right? So it's a little stickier.
It's slippery in the first inning, and Julio absolutely turning on the jets. Tries to swim
in.
Crawl. No. Okay, he's laughing. He's laughing. Man down.
Of course, Erod has had those issues with tipping pitches. Here's the 3-2. And he pops him up. Back toward the netting. Leon looks like he may have room, and he does. He makes the play after flipping the mask. And Rodriguez smiling back at Machado. It's Eddie Leon flipping the mask, which he's done a couple of times, and had it caught by the umpire.
Caught by Flores, and he made the diving tag to double up Moustakas. And the inning is over. Warmer's having a pretty good day over there.
Picking it first. Yes, he is. Nice play. Got back to the bag and was able to get Moustakas.
2-strike pitch. And it goes off of Woodruff. Kick, save, and a beauty. Right to Jed Jerko. That's too easy to pass up. The old 1-3.
Hanley over to coverage. Hits the feed from Bird, but he dropped the ball. But he's out. He stepped right over the base. And he knew it too.
And he just whiffs the base.
Wow.
Great job by Castro of being aware of it and quickly picking up the ball and slapping a quick tag on him, as you saw Granite trying to hustle his way back to first base after he knew he missed it.
And now, as he steps off, JD takes off, and the throw to third, and he's safe. He stepped off the rubber to put the ball in play, and JD took off from first base. That ball is live, and he steals it.
Because JD wanted to make it out there. He did not want them to appeal at third base because he wanted to make sure the Mets scored that run in case the umpire was going to call Dominic out for leaving too early.
So JD steals the base. Pitchers don't know that, but once you step off for the appeal play, that puts the ball back into play, and JD sneaks a stolen base while they're appealing at third.
That was a smart play. Buck knows it. So JD had been told if he's going to put the ball back.
Ball freeze, dropped it, and Javi's aboard. Baez runs, Rivera swings and misses. The throw gets into center. Baez on his way to third. A slip by McCutchen. Moved in. Baez halfway down the line. He's going to take off. He's going to score. Oh, I love it. Man, does he think the game?
You know, he thought the game. I would not be surprised.
Contreras at first with one out. And Happ grounds one past the mound. Might be two. Reyes with the tag and toss. And he gets the double play. They called Contreras for running out of the baseline to avoid the tag, and thus the Mets turn two, and the Cubs are turned aside. Contreras called for running out of the baseline by the second base umpire, Bill.
Towards Altuve, he lets it bounce, flips to Bregman. They're going to make a play to third. Rivera in a rundown. Bregman is going to make the tag. Double play. Altuve, Bregman, Davis, Bregman for two in the top half of the ninth inning. Like Socha, he's going to have a look at.
Everybody's out. Great. They're warming up for the Cubs. Right at Votto. He will race to the bag, slide, and get the out.
I think Votto had no choice because Lorenzen was late getting over there. I'm not sure if Lorenzen thought he caught that ball on a fly or whether he just didn't get off the mound in time.
I think he slipped trying to get over there. Well, he did hesitate for a second.
That's a nice recovery by Votto.
That one up the middle, takes a big hop jump. Oh, Nick Madrigal, nice play.
We've talked a lot tonight about how it's difficult to play defense on a cold, windy, rainy night, but we've seen some really good defensive work on both sides.
He gets a lot on that throw. I mean, when you jump like that, you lose a lot of velocity, but there's some heat on that throw. He gets sheets.
It's on this 0-2 from Sabathia. That takes it a little bit low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. I think everybody knew that he would field as Davis takes off and takes third. Rajay Davis heads up play to advance.
Caught everybody by surprise, including us up here. See, that's sort of a delayed steal. You see, he thinks Headley's holding back. Just caught everybody napping.
Will make it. And Dave Roberts will argue he went out of the baseline, but no call made.
Yeah. I'm surprised.
Well, there are two umpires looking at it. Chad Whitson at first and Ted Barrett at home plate, and neither guy made a call. He is amazing.
How about that little stop and go? Little crossover dribble. That's strictly a judgment call by the umpire. I'd say more often than not.
This time Myers runs. The pitch is high.
Wow.
He got him on the foot. El Mago with a tag. 2 down.
Baez doing his thing again, though. Man, yeah. I think he got him.
The Padres almost have to challenge it, right? Even if it's 50-50. I think he is out. Totally out. They will challenge it.
The Baez no-look tag. Out. Oh, yeah, that's a great look right there.
And Matt Chapman caught it.
Well, how about that? As a pitcher, you're the man in the middle of the diamond, and you're thinking, this is right at me. And you turn around, and you see a flash of platinum right in front of your face. Who is it? A bird? It's a plane. No, it's Matt Chapman, folks.
But that is a great. Why that's so funny.
I mean, you're going to have to put a GPS on him to keep track of him. Make sure you don't run into him.
That one jacked deep to right field. Caught way back all the way to the wall. Lunging, can't get it. It's gone. It's into the bullpen. JD blasting one the other way for his 10th home run.
He does not change his approach, and sooner or later he's going to get you. He hit that ball back over the fence.
Made contact.
He did. Watch it hits, comes back, and he slapped at it, and that ball was not going to go out of the ballpark.
Tying run 90 feet away. Edman on the ground. And Travis Shaw will make the play. It hit the runner in foul territory. If he is in foul territory. Bounce right to Shaw. Let's see. The umpire's taking a look at this here. They're calling him out. Was he in foul territory or not? Oh boy, Birdie's
close.
Yeah, they got a break.
It's not reviewable.
Hit him right in the ribs. He was in foul grounds, I think. But that's not something you can look at.
No. You need some length here. That is one-hopped. Andrus knocks it down. He flips to second. Now they're going to throw to third, and it's going to be an unconventional double play. 6-4-5, just how you draw it up, Kipe. The old 6-4-5er? Uh-huh. But this has everything to do with the stick-to-itiveness of Elvis Andrus and the heads-up play by Josh Harrison at second base. Hard ground ball with some top spin. Little glove to hand, flip it over to Jay Hay, get a strike to Chappie, put the tag down.
Some great food from Stephanie Iser. That gets into right. Happ had a blowout. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but he lost his helmet.
We'll see what happens with Ian here going down the line. A little stumble. Forward roll, recovery. I imagine at some point in that forward roll, the last place he thought he would find him.
There's a shot. Great play. Adams bobbles the ball, drops the ball, flips, and a catch. Somehow, someway, Jackson held on with a backhand. Throw to the plate and out. I'm guessing A.J. Hinch is going to challenge both plays and see if he can swipe another run here.
One to happen the way it has. First half of this season. They'll tap for Conley. Runner coming home, and Conley's got him in a rundown. Little flip, better get out of his way. Dietrich a flip, and the Marlins, there's a throw down to second. Out at second! Real Muto throws him out. Cameron Rupp. A bolt from Real Muto. The Marlins completely botched that rundown.
And the 0-2.
LeMahieu, a liner into center. Bader leaping for it and makes the catch, and a little smile. You can smile, Jimmy, when you catch it. Check swing. Yes, that's a base hit. On his way to second. Harrison Bader with 2 infield hits.
Right back to Bergman. Maldonado in between. Segura chasing him towards third. Seager gets the tag. Now throw to second base. Double play. Mike Scioscia going to hold things up just in case. And they are going to take a look at it. Segura gives it to Kyle. Kyle with a quick tag. Alert. Quick throw into second base as Robbie makes the tag.
One count. Back goes Mikey Motto. Gets over his head and gone. Or is it? Yeah, that's gone. That thing was bouncing around up there on the top of the fence.
It looked like he was going for a rebound out there. That ball was bouncing around. It hit the yellow line, and then he pushed it over.
Oh, that is really bizarre.
Look at it. It goes straight up in the air, so he saw that. He tried to...
Runner goes. Murphy hits the runner. Hits De Aza. And so... De Aza's out. Murphy gets to first. Murphy's actually going to get a base hit out of this. And De Aza, a bruise. Hardly seems fair, doesn't it?
He's hobbling around out there. Didn't get the best of breaks, but watch this. Even looking.
And here's the next pitch. That's a liner off the glove of the pitcher. He fires to the plate. They have the rundown going on between third and home. And eventually being tagged out by Arenado is Gibbons. Now the batter Hermosillo is going to break for third, and they're going to get him too. Well, that all happened on a little bouncer back to the big pitcher, 6'7" Johan Gregorio. They turned that one into a double.
A ground ball that was second base, whatever it took to get him in.
Broken bat, little flare to Simmons. It's an out. He lost the ball in the transfer. Now Seager's off the base. He's going to get doubled up here. That's going to be a double play. Seager thought that he was going to take second base with the baseball dropping out of the glove, but the third base umpire immediately called out because Simmons lost the baseball on the
Dave
transfer.
Roberts wants an explanation here also. And so often when we're looking at the Simmons, you wonder if he was planning that. But that was not a planned play by Anderson Simmons.
In this situation. Oh,
get a break there.
Running.
Yep. He got on to second. Yes. Rack him up.
Bad base running and taking advantage of it are our Sox.
That was just a great head up place by Kevin Smith there. Fantastic play.
Two delivery on the way. Another off-speed pitch, not hit hard. Oh, collision! Run will score. They got a chance for an out at third. Can't get anybody over to cover. And the Orioles get a break, as well as a run. It is 4-1 as Diaz and Gurriel collided on the slow bouncer.
Wow. Wow, that is a huge break here. Mancini just battling with 2 strikes, and there is miscommunication to say the least, and a hard collision up the middle. Diaz looks like he's taking the brunt of it. Still shaking up, walking around at a shortstop. You see Gurriel Jr.
At least to the amateur level. To third, Sanchez thought about coming home. Now he's got the rundown. Smith back. No advancement from the runners so far. Lopez has it. Rundown continues. Play at third. Tim with a great read. Double play.
Well, that was a poorly conceived rundown. However, it turned into gold as eventually.
Bautista up. And he rakes one toward Camargo. Second base one. Ozzy's coming to the plate. And that's going to be a beautiful double play. Wow. Heads up play by Albies. Camargo with a rifle throw to second base. a bullet to the plate to gun down Flores.
Yeah, but Camargo kind of froze him first. That was a key. Kind of looked at him and caused Flores to freeze. So he had to run 90 feet or about 89 of it anyway.
So here's Greg Allen, number 8 hitter with 2 on and nobody out. And that's a balk. I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe the ball slipped out of his hand as he was starting to throw it to the plate. Well, he reached in, didn't even have the ball in his
I'm not sure
hand.
what happened there. Forgot to put the baseball in his hand.
Do not let Bregman beat you. He's been the hottest guy in this lineup. He's done some damage against the Twins so far in the first 2 games. Let's see if we can keep him hitless tonight and make some of those other guys beat you.
More and more we're seeing the Twins do that, and you can see Bregman looking out in the field saying, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4 outfielders. And he missed up high, a walk, putting Bregman aboard. That'll bring up Tanner White. Sprints in from the left.
1-1 to Odor. Swing. Zunino can't find it. They get a runner hung up. They should get somebody.
Get them both.
There's one. Tag him. How about this? How about this?
What a game.
Holy mackerel. You gotta. That is whacked. We go to the 9th.
Puts it in play, guy. Puts it in play right into the glove of Hamels, but not a great throw. He had time. He can smile about it. 2-out double. No runs. Oh, Rodriguez caught him. And they'll run him down. Lindor flips it to Ramirez. They tag him out, and now they've got the runner at first. Hung out the drive. Oh, my goodness. A complete catastrophe on the base paths for the Chicago White Sox. Terrific defense by the Indians. They turn an unusual double play. White Sox get a run. It's 1-0 Chicago after 3.
Unnatural move. That may be a tip that he may have something. In this case, I don't think there's anything going on.
Pitch to Hicks is bounced. It hits the bag. Checks up. It'll score a run. Chavis is just barely able to get the out at the bag, and it's an 8-4 ball game. It's been a weird inning. Okay, how many times you see the ball hit the bag, and then how many times you see the ball hit the bag and go right to the fielder?
But go right to the fielder, Buster, and like a high hop.
That is a base hit for. Interesting. Hampson didn't run initially.
I wonder if he hit Steven Vogt's glove when he swung, or if he just didn't see the ball off the bat.
Not that he would have gotten a double out of this. Watch. No.
Yeah, he has no idea where it is. It's a hit.
Let me ask you something. Did that ever happen to you in your career?
Of course.
What was Hampson doing? What was that? I don't know if he saw where the ball went. I think he hit it, and he thought he hit a foul ball into the seats.
Comfortable he is in the batter's box against left-handed pitching.
Well, they got Iglesias picked off to throw to second. Good. And out now. He was called safe, apparently. Came off the base. Albert looking at Fletcher like, what happened? Iglesias himself thought he was out.
Quick throw.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Kind of whiffed on the tag. Quickly got back and tagged him after that.
Yeah. So they tagged him up high with the leg getting in. It's tough to tell there.
Running outside. Gregorius goes to second, by the way. This one grounded to short. Gregorius was going. They got him. Diaz has him in a rundown. They're going to run him back, and Gregorius is tagged. Now they got him leading off of first base. It's a double play. Torres, I don't know where he was going. A base running gap from him, and the Rays get a double play. They'll take it.
Gregorius was going on a ground ball to the left side. They tag him. They throw to first, and Torres was leaning a little too far. Double dip.
Bassett checks and delivers. Popped up toward Chapman, who goes into foul territory. Now he's got to hustle back, and the ball falls. The A's will get an out at third, and they're going to get an out at second. Wow. And that's a double play. So you start thinking infield fly rule, but as you could tell by the wind, that's not a normal play. So the A's get a double play. Unbelievable.
They think there's still more to come, and there's a little looper into left. It's going to drop for a base hit. He's going to head for two, and he is going to be safe the call. He was down about 15 feet from the bag.
What? Listen, the ball off the bat, he was sniffing double the whole way, but ended up coming up, like you said, Dwayne, I mean, well short on the slide to second. Ball down and away, just a soft serve. And right there, you see him start to realize, hey, I could get two here. Oh, the helmet got him. The helmet coming off his head caught his heel.
Trying to get in there, and
no, he
was out.
Yep, they're going to get him, and he knows it. He's walking off the field right now.
Tom Woodring called him safe, but he's out. Diving stab, Baez. I hope he's all right. What a catch. Always worry about a wrist getting tucked under the body on the dive, but what a play.
And Moran, he wants to double check to see if Javi actually caught this ball. This thing was scalded. It's got a little hook spin. He lays out. Spectacular. He's made
face planted
2 or 3 outstanding defensive plays in this ball game.
It's a first 3-ball count for Tropiano. He stumbled, and I thought he hit maybe Turner, but it missed inside. And as he was delivering that pitch, he caught his cleat.
He's trying to drive towards the plate, and you see right there as he's making the follow-through, hits the cleat, hits the dirt before he's able to throw the baseball. Right here, stumbles and then tries to throw the baseball.
And Abreu makes the catch. 1 down. Schaefer took a spill between first and second. Boom.
All right, so runner in scoring position. And to the top of the lineup now, Xander Bogaerts. Fly ball down the right field line, giving chase is Judge, and he dives into the stands. Let's see if he's okay. Did he catch the ball? The umpire says no.
He says he got it. We'll look at it again. He's got it in his glove.
Yeah, he does have
over it. It's clearly in his glove.
And it was when Derek went flying into the stands catching Trot Nixon's pop-up.
It never hit the ground. It's in his glove. He's reaching in the glove, and he pulls out the ball. So, again, what are they waiting for? Yep, they've overturned it. He is out.
Popped up down the line. Judge racing, giving chase, leaning, and he dives in.
Oh my goodness! Did he catch it? He's saying he caught it. Watch between the hot dog vendor, the hot dog vendor and the guy. He starts
lead for the moment. 0-2. Speaking of foul balls, this happened a couple of batters ago. This is how not to catch a foul ball. Guy in the red shirt. Hang on. Oh, he's over the boards. He's just fine.
Kane is 0 for 2. Fly out to go with his ground out. There's a drive to left field, sinking. Jay up, gets it. Oh, look out! And he held on.
That ball got in the lights.
Oh man!
He lost it in the lights, and he ended up reaching.
Inside out swing, fouls it off to the left out of play.
Barehanded try, look out.
Ooh.
Oh, he sticks the landing kind of, right? I mean, he positions.
Pop up, Rojas and Gordon.
It's into the seats. Whoa!
Oh.
Get that ball, kids.
Got it.
Yeah, that's hustle.
This is how not to catch a foul ball. Guy in the red shirt.
There's a bunt up the line. Gibson falls down. The ball rolls foul.
Kyle slipping on the mound. He is going to go try to get that ball and just tumbled. Santana likes it. You see Gibson taking off, and sometimes those shoes just getting away.
Because you look at your team, and you haven't been able to put a nice play.
It'll hurt in the morning, but it'll have a ball to show how it happened. No doubt, no doubt.
Foul. All right, Mike Pecker held it long enough.
Easy, stay on your feet.
All right, he's good. He's good. We're good. Big Mike.
Yeah, good job, Mike. This is the exact same reason why I stopped going to Giants fantasy camp. This is what it looked like.
Hard hit and foul down the left field line. And that guy will have to live down that moment to friends and family going forward. And just for good measure, by the way, I have nothing to do with calling for replays. I was willing to let it go one time.
Posey, Kershaw right in that mix.
Wow. Crawford trying to bunt and he stumbles and he almost walks and stumbles right into the pitch. He caught a toe spike. It looked like. Watch his front foot.
Slowly grounded down the third baseline. It'll go foul. Oh. And colliding. Villanueva and Richard. I think everybody's all right.
Got a game of Twister going on down there. Right hand yellow, left foot green. Twister's always a family fun game, is it not? And the thing is, just look.
And a flare and a base hit. And falling down, and because of that, Maybin rolls into second. And Hernandez may be hurt.
See the divot in the grass? It's like he rolled his ankle. Getting ready to throw.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the turf here is weird.
He comes in and getting ready to fire. I think he's ready to go to third base. No, he just ended up tripping.
The right-hander Michael King at the belt, and he slipped and went down. The ball boomeranged up in the air, caught by Sanchez. His spikes must have caught.
Well, he's smiling. I just hope he's okay. You know, because that's the first thing I think of when you fall like that. His left leg went out from under him. And I mean, hopefully that's all it is an embarrassment. Look at the left leg, totally went out from under him.
It's like he turned his
yeah.
It's like he turned his ankle.
Oh boy, he's not coming out. They're going to have to carry him off this field.
Loop down the right field line, long run, and the catch not made by Brown. It pounces into the bullpen. So does Brown. A ground rule double and a nicely stained jersey for Dominic Brown.
He looks to be okay. There's one of the dangers in some of the minor league parks. Fence very close to the line. Brown kind of eases his way over the fence. Whoa. Look out, Gatorade pool.
See, if you wanted to, I think he.
The 0-2 pitch. Poked out in the right field. Going over for it near the line is Saunders. He reaches up off his glove and into foul territory. It's a foul ball. Not a lot of room out there, as we told you. And Saunders unable to pull that one in just as he got to the half wall. Popped in and out of his glove.
If you go back a little ways, you might remember. Oh, we got an effort by a fan here where I've been told no souvenir, phone on the ground, keys everywhere. Some things we should never see exposed to the rest of the crowd.
It's a good effort, though. He wanted that baseball.
Breathing hard. His glasses are broken. He's got a scab on his elbow now.
One per inning in extras.
Should just get so many for the year. Then you use them however you want.
Yeah. There's Brault with a tumbling play.
I talked about his athleticism.
I mean, I don't know that that was intentional to go to the tumble, but
athletic.
it was very athletic looking.
There it is. Oh, yeah, that was intentional. He jumped on that ball.
A fourth rollover intentional.
Watch, here it is. Here it is. Watch, he'll jump on the ball, boom, roll over with it to the feet. And that's.
It's an 18 innings so far in this series, and just one run. Pop up, foul territory. McCann gives it a look, and he dives over and flips over the railing into the camera well. What an effort. Open the door for the man.
Much easier getting out than it was in. Ryan McCann going all out for Devo.
This is the guy that's 10th in the major leagues all time in catcher putouts in the history of the game, and he's still in the 10th inning flying all over the place.
Give it a shot.
Our audio guy Ray was right there to help him out.
Man, oh man. All of a sudden you become part of the game.
That's a different McCann ball.
That's what happened to get the Texas air. That's a mile high.
Oh, perfect pitch up and in.
There's Nunez in the shift. And he stays with it and makes the catch. VR is enjoying it. So 3 up, 3 down inning for Cody Carroll. Nunez with the final out.
163.
Long run. Dahl. Oh, what a grab. And he spills into the stands, heads up as Machado tags from first. Holy cow. David Dahl. Over the railing, makes the play. Let's see if he's okay. Just doing a little flexing and grimacing.
Look at fighting the sun too, just in front of the wall. That low wall is always dangerous. Holds on, still getting the ball out of his glove with 1 foot up on the rail. Fighting that sun just into the knees right there on that short wall.
2 to Ahmed. Reaches out, pops it up, foul ground. Ty France is gonna just come close and tumble up over the short fencing. Very close to making that catch. Appears to be okay as he climbs out of the box seats area.
Yeah, and when you've got a wall there that's just below the knees, and you got that momentum going.
Baez will throw to first. And again, that throw off the mark, but look out, Laz. Everybody all right?
He didn't make a
He got him on the tag. Yep. That was nuts. Wow.
Laz Diaz had to avoid Anthony Rizzo as he was coming to try to tag Encarnacion on a wide throw. I've never seen that before.
But man, oh man, I don't know how Encarnacion did not run completely over Laz. You know what? Laz's trip actually saved him, Sean. He tripped over his own feet.
That was scary. First pitch from Kelly to Ahmed. Chopped down to short, charging his Lux. He's going to hurry, and he gets it there in time. Good play, Gavin Lux.
Acrobatic move after he released the ball. Joe Kelly and him are having a little laugh. Justin Turner might even chime in on this one. He's coming in, into the glove, transfer, throw, out, and right about now he's doing a somersault in the middle of the diamond.
Right field, number 10.
There we go.
I think the grass monster reached up and tripped him.
target. Oh, great play by Dahlbeck there off the line. Tremendous play by Bobby.
Oh, my goodness. Early branch work right here for Richards. Right away, ball down and in. He hooks it. Got a man there. Little half dive. Bobby D gets it done. Second out. Nicely done.
Out to left, De La Cruz racing in, sliding and makes the catch, just barely puts it away. What a play by De La Cruz. Had to lay out and makes a terrific catch.
As he's had 2 innings of scoreless ball. That one's popped up by Barnhart. Going to be a tough play, battling the sun. Oh, and he makes the play. Donaldson somehow holds on.
Well, Michael, every once in a while the ball catches you. You don't catch the ball. You just see this ball's completely lost. You kind of just stab at where you think it's going to be. What a great feeling when it ends up in your gloves.
Paul, that was almost self-defense. I think he threw the glove up so he didn't get hit.
I tell you what, I've been there. It's no fun. Like I said, you just kind of stab at where you saw it last. And what a great feeling.
Duvall pops it up. Yachty in foul territory. Then Adams, and he makes the catch.
Sometimes you make a catch, and it's a thing of beauty. Sometimes you make a catch, and it's funny.
Oh, wow. Did Rizzo make that catch? He did, and he looks like he's hurt.
And I think that right knee.
Oh, no.
Got a big divot in that grass.
Where it looked like something was very wrong, but he was able to get off the field on his own power, and yes, he is ready to hit in his spot of the order.
He got it down with 2 strikes. Wow, that breaking ball almost hit him. That is unbelievable.
I don't know if he got it down or the ball got him.
What an amazing bunch. Look at the Braves bench and look at Winkler. That was great.
Let's see if his eyes were even open.
Oh, they weren't their shot. I thought they had.
Oh my gosh, that's
Look
great.
at his face after. Watch this in a minute. Watch this. Look at his face.
What? You mean I hit it?
Didn't get it back. Pujols on the ground. Got some time. Oh my goodness. What a play by Swanson. Riley was cutting in front of him. And I've heard of no-look passes before. That was a no-look catch. And then takes care of Albert Pujols for out number 1.
And the break here, too, is you had Albert running. So he got time to kind of set. But, yeah, he cut him off.
Chop toward third base. Fair ball. That'll go down the line. Matuk is on his way to second. And Mikey is diving in with a double. Coming in hot.
Mikey laughing at his head-first slide. And Mikey Matuk, when he gets to second base, it's a head-first slide, but it's still a little wet. And because of what they have done here as far as putting some water on the field before the game, and he just didn't stick that landing as well as he wanted.
10 runs on 7 hits. Reddick with 2 home runs. Yuli slow chopper towards third. It hits the bag. Everything going right for the Astros. A little slow chopper, and Yuli has himself an infield hit.
When it's good, it's good. How about that? A little love on the base for Yuli.
Shin-Soo Choo. Skips away, but Salvi is on it in a hurry, and DeShields is gunned down at second base.
So the ball is bouncing the Royals' way.
It came up and it hit Choo in the face and then rolled out in front of the plate. You talk about a great break. So from Duffy to Perez, off the face of Choo and down to Escobar for the tag.
Choo against Duffy. Whoa, that one bounces in the dirt, up in Choo's face. DeShields tries for Choo, and he's thrown out. Wow, a lot going on right there.
Well, the Royals got an incredibly lucky break on a pitch in the dirt that caromed off Salvador Perez. It hit Choo, I believe, in the face and wound up right in front of home. DeShields moving on the dirt ball, and Perez threw him out.
Well, you can't remember right in that period where it was
starting to go away, the 4-man rotation. All right, he's on his backside. Can he get it there? Yes!
We have seen some kind of plays tonight, and we've kind of grown to expect it from Eduardo Nunez. We saw him from the knee yesterday here take a seat right in the middle of the infield, and that is all arm. I mean, I think that's a bit redundant to even say that. Not a problem. One hopper. Look at McCutcheon. He can run.
That ball's hit hard. Kemp coming on, and he'll make the catch and somersault for the second out of the inning. The acrobatic outfielder Tony Kemp has been playing a lot of second base, but makes that play for out number 2.
That was impressive. A low sinking line drive. Tony leaves his feet. It's pretty impressive to hold on to the baseball after that kind of acrobatic finish. Throwing his body all over the place.
And Cronenworth sends one through the left side into left field, a base hit. Pham will score. Tatis is stopped, and he'll be safe. Able to get back somehow again. Boy, they had him at third, but Jordy Mercer could not apply the tag. It's actually Turner. Could not apply the tag on that play.
See Cronenworth shoot this ball through that 5.5 hole. Watch the footwork here by Fernando Tatis. Completely dekes Turner, a little Euro step, if you will. See that move in basketball far more than you do in baseball, but again, the kid can do a lot of things on the baseball field that no one else can.
Lined and caught by Fernando! You cannot do it any better than that! Superhuman! Fernando Tatis Jr. up into the air!
Oh my gosh! How does he do that? He like leaped for that ball and then watch, he kicks up to get more.
Hang time, and then some.
He's a superhero.
Pump back on the bare hand by Jazz. Wow. Just beyond the second base bag. I don't know if that must have taken a little spin on him or what.
It did.
Wow.
Yeah, the last bounce as he was moving to his left. Watch this. Okay, I'm going to pick it with the glove. Nope, it bounces right there. Well, they say you have to have good hands to be a middle infielder. Jazz Chisholm Jr. just showed the good right hand there.
Swing and a line drive, left center field. Kike coming in, still coming hard, and he slides, he rolls over, and did he make the catch? He did. He saved at least 2 runs. Kike Hernandez with a tumbling catch in left center field to get Sale out of the jam. Wow, if that ball had dropped, who knows? They might have scored 3.
Red Sox outfielders in this ballpark, Joe, last couple times have had some magic right there.
Very close to being a trap. Kike knew he got it. He was hollering as he left the field.
2 balls, 2 strikes for Hanser Alberto. And he pops one into shallow left. Dansby going out, and what a catch! What a great catch for Dansby Swanson. The full-out dive over the shoulder in front of Eddie Rosario.
Great effort right here, concentrating on the ball. And he practices this. You know, you'll see him in practice catching balls over the head. When you're not swinging good, you got to play great defense, and he's showing you why he's such a good player. A good person.
Double-digit strikeout guy that he may have been as a Met. Look at Velasquez layout. Get him! Got him! What a play! Rack that on the highlight reel for Andrew Velasquez. Come on!
Well, so we see one shortstop go to his left into the outfield, but here we see Andrew go to his right, lay out in the outfield with a spectacular dive, come up once again, have that right foot planted so that he can make a strong one-half throw, and remarkably gets it out at first base. Great play.
Boy, and as per usual, Jared Walsh doing everything he can to ensure the out on the receiving end. That's just a fine play all around.
Ground ball towards the middle. Wong, gloves, flips to Adames. There's 1. There's 2. A run comes in for Pittsburgh, but a sensational double play turn between Wong and Adames.
The defense has been on fire lately for the Brewers. Right here, Colton Wong with the glove flip. Adames showing off the bazooka that he carries around. Man, that is a pitcher's best friend.
Play again, probably. To right center field. Revere on the run, and he reaches out. He makes the catch. What a play by Ben Revere. Bruce was all the way around second base, and the double play. Wow. Ben Revere made an unbelievable grab. Full extension toward the warning track, and somehow he pulled it in. That is amazing. That's a great catch. Looked like he misjudged it at first, too, and then he just outruns it at the end. Right there, and now he's in trouble, and all he can do is leap. He's not even that tall, and that's as far as he can go. And Jay Bruce, Cliff Lee said, hey, we got two here. Now, Bruce, look how far around second he is. Whoop, now has to retag.
Had him reaching. Slow roller Escobar on the move. Bare hand from the shortstop. Wow. He's done it again. When do you ever see a shortstop go bare hand like a third baseman does?
It's a long hop right here. I don't know if that's going to be the only play, but that's our Hyundai Supermo. See your local Hyundai dealer today, because the longer you look at a new Hyundai, the more there is to like. And maybe the best part of this super slow-mo is the Josh Bell pickup on the backhand side.
That one grounded towards first. Yuli will make the play to Altuve. Altuve with a return throw for the double play. Yuli to Altuve, back to Yuli.
Cover behind Yuli as this ball was poked the other way by Josh Bell. Yuli, who gave a great toss. Altuve cut across, said, I'm going to take that. How about the no-look catch from Yuli?
Some of the best donuts you'll ever have. Jeffress back on the mound. He's got Maben out in front of one. And Aguilar catches it with his bare hand and gets a toe on the bag. Wow. What a play that was by Jesus Aguilar. Man.
Wow. Well, he just made up for the error that he committed early in the game. That ball gets by him, is down in the corner. Check this out. Aguilar off the bag. Look at this. And able to tap dance on the bag to get the out.
Come on.
That is off the charts. Big-time defense for Jesus.
Shades of Kevin Mitchell coming up.
Second, a run in for the Cubs, one out. This ball is lifted to Bryan in left. Wasn't hit that great. Now Chris has to lay out and make the catch. Sully, I think that was a combination of wind and big swing that may have fooled Chris initially.
Yeah, I think he definitely got fooled by the swing. He jammed him a little bit, got in on him. Chris made a good recovery step, though. He drop stepped and then immediate beat to the ball. And I love watching guys watch his eyes. He doesn't take them off until it's in the glove.
High fly ball deep to center field. Jonathan Davis racing back. Oh, what a catch! Jonathan Davis just saved 2 runs for Trent Thornton. A terrific catch. And his speed allowed him to run it down, and then the leap, and he made the catch on the warning track in the deepest part of this field. Jonathan Davis, playing for the 13th time this season, saves a couple of runs for Trent Thornton.
Well, that's right down the middle, and how about that play by Chavis? Oh, like a cat.
Chavis got a little dirt on the arm, knocked that off.
Spectacular play by Chavis.
He had to, not real tall, 5'10". He needed every inch to.
Hit by a pitch was a Rosarena, the pinch hitter. Here's a swing and a line drive. Gone by a diving Ryan Zimmerman to his right. What a play by Zimmerman, leaving his feet. A headlong diving backhanded catch by 35-year-old Ryan Zimmerman. One away in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Zimmerman was not guarding the line, and that's a good thing. Off the bat, that looked to be a hit, but Zimmerman elevated, laying out, and he sticks the landing.
Pozo runs, and Holt hits a little pop-up down the third base line, and Chapman caught it. He throws back to first, and safe is Pozo. What a play by Matt Chapman. Sensational effort.
Well, the minute that Matt Chapman wants it, there's a residency in Las Vegas for this magician waiting. Incredible over-the-shoulder effort, swipe at it, gather it, but he ain't done. He's going to extend and make this otherworldly effort and pop up and hunt that second out. Not pleased with the platinum level of defense.
Kemp, what a play! Stop it, Tony Kemp. What? That's our reaction too, Tony. Maybe the best play of the year, folks. I mean, that is full airborne. I badly want to see it again.
Oh my God.
So Tony Kemp, sensational play to end the 8th. Watch this, folks. Ah! Yastrzemski's going to give chase, so will Belt. And yes, it's going to slide, and he makes the catch!
Head first. I mean, usually guys will slide to protect themselves, and he doesn't. What a brilliant play.
Oh, my goodness.
I didn't think he had a chance.
That ball's hit well to center field. Tilson is back. Charlie reaches back and makes the catch. He doubled back and hauled it in, retracing his steps with a lunge for out number 1 with gymnastic flair.
Really gives you an idea how difficult it is for the visitors who are here one time a year to judge everything in this park. Fortunately, this is a sinking line drive, and Charlie went, oops. He reached out, he got it, he held it, and he showed Carlos Torres the ball. What a great play. You see Carlos in perfect position to see if he kept it off the turf. He did.
Down, he gets him to ground 1 to third base. From his bottom, Cabrera goes to second, running on to first for the double play. 5-4-3 around the horn from the seat.
Well, I'd usually say take a bow, but maybe have a seat as Drew Cabrera. It's been a good afternoon with the bat and a really nice one here with the glove. Backing up on that ball and delivering a pretty strong throw, seated on the ground, and a nice, easy turn here for the Rangers.
Here's the pitch. Betts lines one. Caught by Crawford. A leaping catch at shortstop to rob Mookie Betts of a hit that almost certainly would have tied this game, and who knows after that. Wow, what a play, Brandon Crawford. I didn't think he could get up and get it. The Giants defense tonight has been amazing. And there were 2 terrific plays in that inning to keep the Dodgers off the board. Wow. What a play by Brandon Crawford.
Anderson bats with 1 on and 1 out. And that one ricochets off Kyle's body. Dansby swoops, scoops, and throws to first in time. The Braves have the deflection play working to perfection in the first week. Where did this get Kyle Wright? That's the first concern. The glove just big enough to scoop it up to take care of Granderson, and Kyle Wright all smiles early. And it whistled a single past Freddie Freeman his last time up. And he tries to do the same, but what a play by Freddie. Unbelievable. Wow.
It would have been okay to get out of the way.
What a play.
Sensational.
That's why I played the outfield right there.
Wow, wow, wow.
I didn't want any of those.
Get him a 1-pitch double play.
Back to McCarthy. How did he catch it?
And maybe he doesn't know because he threw it into center field. That was a play purely on adrenaline. Melky Cabrera doesn't know how McCarthy caught it, but he did. And then threw a perfect strike to Billy Burns in center field.
And he threw it so hard that the runner could not.
Justin Upton off first to the right side. Loney off his glove into right field. Martinez though stops at third, and now they've got Upton hung up. Bad base running. Granderson running it all the way to the infield. Darno running Martinez back to third.
Oh my gosh, what was going on with
J.D. Martinez is tagged out by Kelly Johnson, and the Tigers just ran themselves